Hey there. So in this video, I am going to be looking at Ledger and Trezor and just kind of compare those two companies. Now, for those of you who don't know who they are, Ledger and Trezor, they are hardware wallet companies and they are pretty much the dominant players in the crypto space. So most people will either have a Ledger or a Trezor in terms of their hardware wallet. So one of the most asked questions when it comes to wallets is which one should I get? Should I go with Ledger or should I go with Trezor? And so that's the purpose of this video. It's to hopefully break it down and give you a better idea of which one is better for your needs. All right, so let's take a look. So when we look at when it was founded, Ledger was founded in 2014 in France, and Trezor was founded in 2012, and I think it's in the Czech Republic. The reason why I say this is because if you look at where the devices are being shipped out of, it's being shipped out of Prague. So that's why I suspect it's from they're from the Czech Republic. Now let's look at the source code. So this here is probably one of the big differences between Ledger and Trezor. So with Ledger, it's closed, but with Trezor, it's open. So what that means is that their source code is not available publicly. So whatever they've put into their devices, it's all closed. So that means you can't really read the code. You can't open it up and to see what they have in there. But with Trezor, their source code is out in the open so that people can read it, check it, audit it, so on and so forth, just to make sure that there are no leaks or it can't be hacked. So more or less, one of the concerns with Ledger, because it's a closed system or because the source code is closed, people worry that there might be a back door to all the private keys that are in their devices and that they actually do have access to your funds. So that's one of the big differences between Ledger and Trezor. All of their devices are closed for Ledger, and for Trezor, they're all open. So you can see the source code online, and if you're interested, you can always just go through it yourself and have a read if you are technical and have that sort of knowledge. So let's take a look at the products. Now, here for Ledger, they have the Nano S, and that's like their most basic model, and there are more premium models than Nano X. For Trezor, you have the Trezor 1, which is the basic, and then the Model T, which is, I guess, their more premium model. And they also have something called Crypto Steel. Now, it's not exactly a hardware wallet, but it's just more of a metal case where you can store your seed phrase or the 24 word 24 seed word, right? So this here, I wouldn't exactly call it a hardware wallet. Now, if you're interested in checking out these products individually, I've made a video on uh, Ledger and Trezor separately, comparing their products against each other and just talking about which one is good for who, right? So if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below where you can check those out. Now, if we take a look at the applications in terms of loading the software to access your coins, with Ledger, they have proprietary software and it's called Ledger Live. So you would open up Ledger Live to interact with the sending and receiving of those coins. Now with Trezor, it's all done through their website. It's you'd have to go open up your browser and go to their website and then link your device in with them and access it that way. They also have integration with Exodus Wallet. So if you have Exodus wallets, you can use it with that. Now the coins, for Ledger, they both these devices support the same coins. For Trezor, it's model specific. Now there's a link here, so if there's a link, and if I go here, this is Ledger's website where they list all the coins that are available. And again, it doesn't matter which device you have for the Ledger, these are just Ledger specific. Now, if I go over to Trezor's coins, it's device specific. So example, XRP would be Model T only, EOS Model T, Tezos Model T only, so on and so forth. So this is something that you might want to consider. If you go with Trezor, you might need to get a Trezor Model T for, let's just say, Tezos if you're holding that, right? So those are some differences in terms of the coins. Now, if we take a look at the price, the Ledger, it starts at $89, and the Nano X is $159. And for Trezor, this is 49 euros, their base model, and the Model T is 149 euros. And so this might be a factor in terms of which one you should get. Here is one other thing, the shipping. So with Ledger, all their devices are free, and this is for Canada. So I can't speak on all countries, but at the time when I was looking at their checkout menu, it was just for Canada, and so are these prices. So it was free shipping to Canada, and this was the price in Canadian dollars. For Trezor, this was the case. It was 49 euros. They didn't say it was in Canadian dollars, but it was just in euros. And it was 19 euros to ship it to Canada. So again, these are Canadian prices, or prices when I said I wanted it shipped to Canada. So if you're wanting it to get it shipped to, let's just say, England or the United States, these prices might differ. So I just wanted to say that, or just to clarify that. All right, well, anyways, I hope you found this video informative, and I hope it gives you a better idea of which one you should go with, whether it's the Ledger or Trezor. And again, I've made videos on both just Ledger and just Trezor, so two separate videos comparing these products or devices against each other. So yeah, well, anyways, and if I hope you found this informative and educational. If you did, please leave a thumbs up or leave a comment down below on what you found useful or what you liked about it. If you think that someone can get value out of this, please share it with them. And yeah, other than that, if you're interested in receiving notifications of my future videos, then hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for watching. Bye for now.